Warning, this one is slow, aching, dangerously intimate. It's wrapped in love, but the kind of love that makes your breath catch and your body burn for things you're not supposed to want. If forbidden closeness makes you weak, stay. If it scares you, stay anyway. Close your eyes for 3 seconds. Feel that flutter low in your stomach. That's me already inside you before I've said a single word. Keep that feeling. Press your thighs together once, just once, and don't let go until I give permission. Now, gorgeous. Comment right now. Where are you hiding with me? Under the blanket? Headphones in while the house sleeps. Be honest. I want to imagine your skin heating up, and hit subscribe so I can keep slipping into your bed every night with the next part of this story. Ready? Breathe me in. My name is Sophia, and 3 years ago I married Daniel. He came with the most beautiful, broken boy I'd ever seen. Ryan was 16 then. Tall, quiet, eyes that looked like they carried secrets too heavy for his shoulders. He barely spoke to me at first, just soft, "Yes, ma'am," and "thank you" that made my chest ache in ways I didn't understand yet. I started small, making his favorite chocolate chip pancakes and leaving them on the counter with a little note, "Eat before they get cold, handsome." Driving him to school when he missed the bus, stealing glances at his long fingers drumming nervously on his thigh, sitting in the bleachers at his basketball games, cheering louder than anyone when he sank a three-pointer, watching the shy smile he tried to hide. Little by little, he let me in. He started lingering after dinner, leaning in the doorway while I washed dishes, telling me about his day in that low voice that had already dropped an octave. Sometimes he'd stand so close I could smell his body wash and the warmth of his skin after practice. Then one night, everything cracked open. Daniel was snoring upstairs. I found Ryan on the couch, TV muted, knees pulled to his chest like he was trying to hold himself together. His eyes were red. When he looked up at me, God, the relief in them nearly broke me. "I've got a problem," he whispered. "A really bad one. I'm embarrassed." I sat close, closer than a stepmom probably should, and took his hand. His fingers curled around mine instantly, like he'd been starving for touch. "You can tell me anything, baby," I said. "I'm right here." He bit that full bottom lip, hesitated, then let the words spill in a broken rush. The boys at school had found out something private about his body, something that made him feel different, too big, too noticeable in the locker room. They teased him mercilessly, whispering, leaving notes, laughing when he changed in the corner. He couldn't look at me when he said it. "I feel like a freak," he choked out. "Like everyone can see it. See how much how big I." His voice cracked. I pulled him into my arms without thinking. He buried his face in my neck and shook while I stroked his hair, whispering, "You are perfect. Every single inch of you is perfect." That night, I held him until he fell asleep against me, his head on my chest, my fingers tracing slow circles on his back. His breathing evened out, warm against my skin, and I felt something shift inside me, deep, protective, and something else I wasn't ready to name. Over the next weeks, I became his safe place. I taught him how to stand tall again, how to own every part of himself, even the parts that made cruel boys jealous. We'd sit on his bed late at night, door cracked just enough to hear if Daniel stirred, and I'd talk him through breathing exercises while my hand rested on his thigh, feeling the muscle jump under my palm. Some nights he'd get hard just from the closeness. I'd pretend not to notice the thick ridge straining against his sweatpants, but my own body answered every single time, heat pooling low and shameful. One evening after a win, he came home buzzing with adrenaline, threw his arms around me in the hallway, lifted me clear off the ground, laughing into my hair. When he set me down, his hands stayed on my waist, thumbs brushing the strip of bare skin where my shirt rode up. "I did it because of you," he said, voice husky. "You make me feel like I'm enough." Our faces were so close. His eyes dropped to my mouth. For one endless second, the air between us throbbed. I stepped back first, heart pounding, but the damage was done. That night, I touched myself in the shower, thinking of the way he'd looked at me, like I was the only woman in the world who truly saw him. And I knew, God help me, I was falling for the boy I tucked in at night, falling for the man blooming inside him because I was the one watering him with love. He started calling me Mom one day without thinking. The word slipped out soft and reverent while I bandaged a cut on his hand. I smiled, kissed his forehead, and felt my soul lock into place, because some bonds aren't made by blood. Some loves grow in the dark, quiet and steady, until one day you realize you'd burn the whole world down to keep him safe, to keep him close, to keep him. Tell me, my sweet secret keeper, are you aching with me right now? Is your hand slipping lower because you know exactly how wrong and beautiful this feels? Comment below. I felt every word in my chest, or I'm falling too. Tell me where you are while this forbidden love wraps around your heart, and subscribe, darling, because next time, I'll tell you what happened the night the door stayed closed all the way, and the only sounds were his breath and my whispered, "I love you." Sleep tight, dream of strong arms and soft, dangerous words. I'll be here when you wake up needing more.